For millions of people around the world, Bali represents the idea of a perfect life. The ocean, palm trees, freedom, yoga, smiling faces, a place where everything seems to fall into place. But if you look a little deeper, Bali is one of the most overcrowded, fragile, and conflicted tourist islands in the world. Today, we'll look at where paradise ends and reality begins. Bali is a small island in Indonesia, yet it contains an extraordinary range of natural landscapes. Volcanoes, jungles, rice terraces, coral reefs, all existing within a very limited space. From a scientific perspective, Bali is a complex ecosystem, shaped by volcanic activity and a tropical climate. Fertile soil, abundant water, and a warm ocean made this island suitable for human life for centuries. Culture plays a central role here. Unlike most of Indonesia, Bali follows a unique form of Hinduism. It's based on the philosophy of Trihita Karana, harmony between people, nature, and the spiritual world. That's why the island feels so spiritual to many visitors. Religion here isn't a performance, it's part of everyday life. Over the past 20 years, Bali has become a global center for yoga, meditation, and alternative lifestyles. For visitors, it often feels like freedom, slower time, and simplicity. But for the island itself, this popularity comes at a cost. About 4.5 million people live on Bali. Every year, up to 7 million tourists arrive. The roads, water systems, and sewage infrastructure were never designed to handle that kind of pressure. Bali's infrastructure was built for a rural society, not a global tourist destination. The result is constant traffic, chaotic roads, and a growing number of accidents, especially involving tourists on scooters. But the most serious problem is hidden underground. Large parts of Bali lack a centralized sewage system. In many areas, wastewater from homes, hotels, and restaurants flows into basic septic tanks, or sometimes directly into the soil, rivers, and ocean. In some tourist areas, sewage pipes lead straight into the sea. That means the water near popular beaches is not always as clean as it looks. During the rainy season, these systems overflow, and polluted water returns to the environment. Waste adds even more pressure. Every year, Bali produces over 1.5 million tons of trash. A large portion of plastic ends up in the ocean. During the rainy season, beaches can turn into dumping grounds, and microplastics are found in fish, water, and sand. There is also a water crisis. Luxury hotels and villas use several times more water than local communities. Groundwater reserves are shrinking, and in some areas, fresh water becomes salty as seawater seeps into the soil. Bali sits within the Pacific Ring of Fire. Earthquakes happen here regularly, and Mount Agung remains active. The question isn't if another eruption will happen, but when. The ocean is another hidden danger. Every year, tourists lose their lives here. The main cause is rip currents. They often look harmless, but they can pull even strong swimmers out to sea even on calm days. The tropical climate also brings health risks. Dengue fever, chikungunya, and food poisoning are common issues. Even high-end restaurants don't always meet Western hygiene standards. Medical care on the island works for basic treatment, but in serious cases, patients are often evacuated abroad. Bali is not a bad place, but it isn't paradise either. It's an island living at the edge of its limits. Beautiful, but fragile. And if it's treated like an endless resort, it can become dangerous for tourists and for the island itself. Real travel doesn't start with a ticket, but with understanding the place you're going to.